Hi, I'm Jasma. Let's make some speedy, single-serving stir-fry rice cakes. On this episode of Recipes for One, where I share recipes for one person, I'll show you how to make a one-pan dinner recipe done in under 20 minutes for if you live alone, have to cook for yourself, and don't want to deal with leftovers. Let's take a look at the main components of this meal. You'll need the rice cakes, and I'm using the sliced kind rather than the tubular kind. For the meat, I'm using a whole chicken breast. And for the veggies, we have these snow peas, king oyster mushrooms, carrots, red onion, and oyster sauce as the primary seasoning. Let's start with the prep. Starting with the snow peas, you want to break off the ends and remove the string from the side, then just give it a good rinse. Also wash the king oyster mushrooms, the green onion, the chicken breast, and red onion. Then for the carrot, remove the peel using a vegetable peeler. Once you've washed all the produce, we can begin processing them. I'm slicing up the carrot diagonally to match the shape of the rice cakes. Same thing for the king oyster mushrooms. Then for the snow peas, I'm just cutting the bigger ones in half diagonally. I'm only using half a red onion, and I'm just going to cut some big petals out of them. The green onion is for garnish, but I'm going to cut them quite big so they don't get lost in the stir fry. And I'm just roughly chopping up some garlic. For the chicken breast, I'm slicing them up and then just cutting the bigger pieces in half so that they also have a similar size to the rice cakes. Then season with some soy sauce and black pepper. Once that's evenly distributed, add in the cornstarch and thoroughly coat the chicken breast and finish it off with a little drizzle of oil. I don't usually marinate this chicken for too long since I don't think it's necessary to prep in advance for a quick meal like this. And since the chicken is cut up in such small pieces, it absorbs the flavor pretty quickly. I'm cooking everything in a wok like this. You can also use a frying pan. Heat that up on high, then drizzle in some oil. Get the bottom of the wok well coated, then add in the chicken breast. Flatten out the chicken just so it's not in a big pile, and then let it sit for a little bit before you start to stir it around, just so the bottom of the chicken breast can begin to brown. When this is cooked 90%, take it out and transfer it into a bowl. Heat up the wok once again, then pour in your oil, then lightly saute the minced garlic. If you use garlic a lot when cooking, a quick tip for you to cut down on prep time is to pre-process some of your garlic and preserve it in olive oil and keep it in a little jar like this, so you can just quickly take a scoop of this and get sauteing on the stove instead of having to peel garlic cloves and mince them every single time. When the garlic is fragrant, in goes the red onion, mushrooms, and carrot, and we're leaving out the snow peas for now so it doesn't get overcooked. Let this cook for roughly 2 minutes and keep everything moving in the wok so that nothing burns. Now we can add in the rice cakes, and mine are completely defrosted, so I'm using less water than you would need for if yours are still frozen. And I'm stirring in some oyster sauce. I'm keeping the seasoning light here, but you can use whatever you want. Give everything a good toss, and then in goes the chicken breast. Once that's evenly distributed, we're just going to let it sit until the water comes to a boil and starts to reduce. At this point, your dish is pretty much ready to go, so the last thing we're going to do is add in the snow peas and green onion, which cook so fast, which is why we're adding it at the end. When you see the snow peas slightly change color into a darker green, you know it's ready, and you want to take it off the heat. Transfer into a plate or serving platter of your choice, and your stir-fry rice cakes are done in under 20 minutes. This is such a well-balanced meal, and of course you can adjust the quantities and proportions however you'd like to create a more ideal single serving size for you. Thanks for watching!